Thank you for listening to our Cruddy Podcast. My name is Jim. I'll be your DM tonight.
My name is Lewis. I play Ritz, the Goblin Cleric.
Hi, my name is Heather. I play Lyra the Half-Elf Rogue.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I play Bramblespore the Gnome Druid.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I play Sal, the Warforged Fighter.
When was the last time we did an episode?
The last session we played was one.
Yeah.
It had to have been. Actually, I think it was right after we got married.
Yeah, I think it was, the weekend after we got married.
So that was the 7th of October.
No, we gave you that day off because we had to guilt you into taking that day off.
Oh, that's right.
Be
Yeah.
with your amazing wife. Yeah, you're welcome for that.
So then it must have been
So it was the week after,
the
or
one
2 weeks
after
after.
that. So the 21st of October. Sounds about right.
Yeah,
We might have also gotten one in November. We might have, but we have missed.
We still got a good plan though, you know. So we got steps
Yeah.
to it, phases.
Well, so here's where we're going to start. Is you guys have solidified the idea of a plan that involves all 5 of you. Lyra, Sal, Wren, Bramblespore, Ritz, as well as all of the members of the crew that had picked you up. Duty Jench, Demi Lapont, Maxwell, Horatio Bartholomew Montgomery II, Chad, and a captured Mila Swift Arrow. And you guys pull up, and Duty Jench tells you that it's time to get out of the carriage. You have arrived at the Rusty Sword, and you're going to sneak out of the carriage and run downstairs, the stairs in the back, to go into the basement. And everybody jumps out of the portal that keeps you in that alternate dimension that you were in, except for you guys, unless some of you want to do anything specific.
Nope.
Nope.
You guys just jumping out too?
Yeah.
Okay, so who jumps out first?
I'll go first. I got my hood up. Oh, right, no, I still got my disguise. I look like a gnome. And I want to survey the area, make sure nobody's really paying attention to us.
Okay. So, hold on. So Ritz jumps out first?
Yep.
Okay, you jump out and you see everybody kind of blocking sight lines around. And there is a pathway over to your south to a stairwell. You can either go down or wait for anybody else to jump out.
I'm going to go about here-ish and then wait for the
Where's
next person to
here-ish?
come out. Stairwell's right here, right?
No, you're on a audio only thing that's being recorded.
Oh. I want to go to where you pointed out this stairwell is.
Sorry. Okay.
I'm going to stand right by the stairwell and wait for the next person to come out, and then I'll go down.
Perfect. Who's jumping out next?
I'll come out next, but okay, go ahead.
You pop out and you see Ritz has moved over by the stairwell and everybody is surrounding you. There's something not on the map that I've given you guys, and it's right here is a giant carriage, of course. But you just hang out there, or do you go move somewhere?
I'll move over towards where Ritz is by the stairwell. Disappearing?
He's hiding in the fog of war, like he can go through walls, but he can't. All right, Bramblespore, are you gonna jump out, or are you gonna wait for Sal and Wren to jump out?
I'm hopping out.
Okay, you pop out, see the group surrounding you in the carriage. Lyra and Ritz have moved their way over to the stairs. You're moving over to the stairs as well?
Yep.
All right, so you guys wait probably about 30, 40 seconds, and Duty walks over and asks you where Sal and Wren are.
They were right behind us.
They were in the carriage.
It's got only another minute or two before it disappears on its own, and anything in there is gone.
I'll go back to the carriage and peek inside. Do I see anything different, or are they still in there?
So you see nothing in the carriage.
I'll turn
What do
back
you
to Ritz.
What do you see?
They're gone. I don't know how or when or why or what, but they're not there.
Interesting.
You are going to see 2 flashes of light kind of appear right in front of you on like a ghostly silhouette, and it kind of appears to be Wren and Sal, and then they disappear just as quick as they showed up.
That was weird.
They both almost looked like they were surprised to see you, started to say something, and then gone again.
Well, I guess I don't know how to even begin looking for them, or if we need to. I think we need to regroup here.
So you'll notice off in the distance, there after the flash of light, one of the guards from the guard tower near the entrance of town is starting to make his way over this way.
Oh, quick. We shouldn't stay out in the open.
I'm gonna go down the stairs.
So you guys will end up stepping down into the basement. This fog of war to actually open up a room.
That's not me.
Yeah, there's definitely room for improvement with the Fog of War thing.
Yep.
Like, they should make it so that you can, like, click on the room and it opens up or something.
Yeah, well, this one's a custom imported map. I made it in Dungeon Alchemist. So I was able to do that, then import what the square sizes were. And then, you know what I mean? It's not just a grid because I custom made the map and the textures.
Even so, you should be able to like
trace where you want it
Yeah.
to delete.
or like
Yeah.
make a box that you want to open up.
That would be fantastic.
Time to submit those requests in the beta surveys.
Yeah. Oh, actually. Oh, my goodness. Oh. I can make it bigger. It's about
There
the
you
size
go.
of a room. All right. So, back on track. You guys run down the steps. You are now in this room where your tokens currently are. Trying to move the token browser. And you're going to be followed in by Chad. Chad is carrying Mila. Demi, Maxwell, Duty Gench, and Horatio are outside now talking to the guard. And you hear somebody coming down the steps from inside the bar. You see a familiar face. It's Bryn Ironheart.
Bryn!
Oh, hey. When did you guys get it?
Oh, you know.
About a minute ago.
Yeah, we just got here.
Oh. Did anybody see you coming into my bar? Because
Of course
if they
not.
did, I'm going to have to act like I'm fighting.
Fine.
Nobody saw you?
No.
I mean, well,
I
I think there was interest in what was happening in the back, but I think Horatio and Duty are taking care of it.
I mean, I think, like, Demi and Chad and Maxwell and Lyra and Ritz saw me come in.
Okay, that's a very fair response. I believe I should have been specific if I meant the guards from the Iron Clad Legion, if any of them saw you come in, not the people that are working with us to do the rebellion.
Oh.
Don't say that too loud.
Well, I didn't see any of them, so I don't think they saw me.
No, we should be fine.
That works. I do have a question, though. Were there not more of you?
Yeah, a couple of us disappeared and then reappeared and then disappeared again. We don't really know what's going on.
That is concerning to a degree, but we can't do anything about that right now. So,
Yeah,
do you know what's going to
Weird
happen?
couple of days.
Oh yeah, very weird couple of days. Well, weeks, months. You've been gone for like 9 months. Where the hell you been?
It's been like 2
Okay,
days.
yeah, it's been like 3 days for us. Haven't we? Did we?
What?
No, never mind.
What?
No, never mind.
Didn't we what?
Moving on. We were coming up with plans. Oh yeah, yes.
Oh, by the way, your family makes some really interesting specialty drinks.
Interesting.
Elaborate?
Yeah, so when these guys picked us up, I had volunteered to taste test some of, was it your...
I guess this is your brother, maybe?
Yeah.
Which brother? I have 22 brothers and 38 sisters.
The one in the next town over.
Oh, Saren.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah. We don't
I'd
like him
rather-
either.
Yeah, he always thinks he's better than us, and he looks down on my rusty sword, and he's like, yeah, you know, a rusty sword couldn't hold up to a wildwood blade. I don't even know what the fuck a wildwood blade is. You know what a wildwood blade is?
A blade from the wirewood.
So just a stick? A
Yep.
sharp stick?
Very sharp stick.
Yeah, my rusty sword could beat his sharp stick all day long.
I'm sure it could. Yeah. Fuck his sword.
If it makes you feel any better, his bar smells really shitty right now.
Oh, that's actually surprising. He's kind of a clean freak and freaks out when things get too dirty. Did something happen that I don't know about?
Maybe.
Yeah, I sampled some of his specialty drink that he was experimenting with.
And then there was a shitsplosion.
Debbie's going to step forward. This one, and he points over at, Bramblespore. This one's shit all over the bar. Not code for anything. Literally shit everywhere.
Yeah,
Technically.
shitsplosion.
I'm gonna go have a drink. And Demi takes a step out and disappears up the stairs.
Bye.
Maxwell's gonna step forward and move past Bryn. I'm gonna go out and do something. Goodbye. He steps out,
Okay.
Well,
and Chad is gonna put Mila in a barrel
Suspicious.
And Chad's gonna be like, I'm just gonna sit on this barrel.
You do you,
So, yeah.
Chad.
You go ahead and pop a
Duty,
squat.
Duty and Horatio are gonna come downstairs and say, all right, what do you want to do? What's the plan?
Should we start working on this tunnel? Our escape tunnel that we're talking about? Do we have time to do that still?
What kind of tunnel you're trying to build? An escape tunnel.
Yeah.
What's where are you trying to escape to? I thought you were here to help us fight.
That
Well,
too.
we're trying to get everyone out so we can fight without casualties.
The hostages.
Oh, that's actually real smart. That's a good idea. Do you want to see what we're working with and what the camp looks like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
All right. So she's going to take you over to another room. Nope, that's her. Imagine there's a door right here. She's going to lead everybody into this room, or a room to the east.
Okay. I'll follow her into the room. Are we circling this table?
Yes, we
Is there
the
food on it?
table. No, there's no food on this table. If you actually looked at it with the eyes, you would see that it is a scale replica of the town.
Did you make this, Bryn?
Oh, yes.
This is impressive.
Yes. Take a look.
Oh.
If you look, and for anybody looking, you might want to zoom out just a little bit as I start pointing to things. You've got, see, we're here inside the tavern that you all know and love. The mayor's mansion got torn down and they rebuilt a barracks over here right outside the bar because guards and my drinks, they tend to like each other. We've got the captain's tent right over here. That's where the good captain likes to hang out.
On the other
Okay.
side of the barracks from the bar?
Yep. We go out a little further on the edges. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different guard towers surrounding the town, each with a guard on duty. Not on you duty. On D-U-T-Y, not D-O-D-D-Y. D-O-D-Y.
Please don't say the word duty. I don't want to talk about it.
The big important parts are right here in the middle. You can see the camp has been set up. All of the refugees are kind of corralled in the center with stockades marking the border and guards along the outside with about a 25-foot to 30-foot gap around the border of just open space. And then there's actually a stage being set up over to the west for some sort of musical performance. I think it's you guys. And then if you move to the south, the guards have taken up housing inside the residential areas. And then they've utilized the old morgue and converted it into a jail cell.
That's a little messed up.
Yeah.
So was our tunnel plan, was it to tunnel into the middle of the little tent thing in the middle where everyone's being kept and then out? Or, like, I don't remember what the plan was.
I do not know either because I was not a part of that discussion.
I was more talking to Ritz and Bramblespore. Thanks, Bryn.
Oh,
So
sorry.
the plan is I'm going to tunnel under from the basement here, under the camp in the middle there. Someone should probably follow a little ways behind me to put up some supports every so often, and then from there to the other prison. That should.
So what's
And,
over... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So, I'm planning on digging a tunnel from here to around here-ish, and then from there to right in there.
Oh, into the jail, the middle of the
Yep.
jail cell.
This
Okay.
way they can all escape through the tunnel, or we can do that teleportation thing and get them all to safety.
So are we having everybody come back out through the entrance in the basement of the bar? And then... The reason I'm asking is because from the backside of the bar, there's not too many. There's the 2 guards in the tower, like, northeast-ish. And then there's... I think is this a bunch of guards to the east here of the bar?
Hold on. I'm not zoomed in. Where?
Yes.
To, like,
Yeah, up
Here?
in that. Yeah. Northeast corner of
northeast
the
corner.
city.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to figure out if we can... If I'm sneaky deaky, like, if I can take enough of these guards out in the top corner to sneak everyone out this back entrance here, but I think we need a distraction. We talked about that too, I think.
Well, that.
We need a distraction to pull the guards away from this area.
Well, I thought part of that was going to be the concert.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yes.
Yeah, that's why they're building the stage.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Coincidentally, over here, so they will all be far away from the exit that we want to use.
And then once
So
stuff
then really...
goes into chaos, maybe we'll pull more guards from wherever to the center.
True. So I'm thinking that all that should be left here probably is the guards on the towers. So this back entrance, if I can take those two out, or we can take those two out, and then make this back entrance clear for everyone, the townsfolk to leave.
We've got like outside armies to make distractions on the outside, right?
Oh,
Like we've got random backup.
supposedly. My contact is out in the bar right now. He tells me that there are others coming, but he's kind of hard to read.
Kind of hard to read as reliable.
No, he's usually very reliable. He's just hard to read.
Okay.
Let's just say,
We will not die.
I'll get him to come in once he finishes his drink. You probably just gotta give me 2 seconds. I'll go out and get him. And Bryn walks out the door. It's gonna take her a few minutes. I'm trying to get the character sheet for this character.
Hey, you added my ferret.
I did.
Why do I have 2 tokens?
What do you mean? Oh, ha!
Well, in the meantime, any ideas on what might have happened with Wren and Sal?
Abducted by aliens.
What are aliens?
I mean by the blighted.
More multi-dimensional, interdimensional craziness. I don't know. We've done a lot of teleporting and apparently
True.
time travel.
What level is everybody right now?
3?
Level 3.
3? Okay, just making sure.
We can be 4 if you want us to real quick.
Yeah.
We could even be 5 or 6.
No, that's not a thing.
You know, Jim, with the power of friendship, anything is possible.
Yeah, well, fuck y'all.
Listen, friendship is magic.
Exactly. It's not just a trading card game.
We're gonna see if this breaks everything.
Cool.
The map's still working for you?
Yeah.
It's still there, at least. Yeah, it's still working.
I had to reload something. I'm gonna see if this works. So, probably after about 5 minutes or so, of you guys sitting around, Bryn comes back in downstairs and into the room, and behind her is a man with kind of a short military buzz cut and stubble on his face. He looks chiseled features. Looks like he's been through a lot. His armor, he's got full plate armor, and it is dented, and he has a shield, a kite shield, and a long sword. And it appears that he has a skull etched into the shield. And he steps in the room right behind Bryn, and Bryn goes, "Okay, this is Francis."
Francis.
Hi, Francis.
Nice to meet you, Francis.
Want a mushroom?
What?
Mushroom, Francis?
No, I don't want a mushroom.
Okay. I eat the mushroom.
Are you kidding me? These are the heroes that you think are going to help us liberate this city?
Absolutely.
I wasn't talking to you, midget.
Also, I am still wearing the Rusty Sword shirt.
So, these children are who we're banking our lives on. You might as well just tell them to stay back. I'll handle it. I'll kill Devlin. You guys don't get hurt.
If you could have killed him, you would have done it already.
Oh, I thought that was just problem solved. Let him do it.
So you said that he had already started the turn away, and he stops and turns back around and squats down. Excuse me?
If you could have, you would have.
I would have done it already if Bryn over here hadn't asked me to wait. She said, if I go in the way I want to, he'll die, but there might be some casualties on the side, and she doesn't want that.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to do this with getting the townsfolk out so they don't get hurt.
Yeah,
Well, that's a good idea, but if it doesn't happen and we need to kill Devlin, I'm gonna kill Devlin.
Okay.
I mean, that's part of the plan.
Good. And he gets up and walks out.
Nice guy.
Well, isn't he a peach?
Very lovely kind of guy.
Nice guy. Weird choice in diet, but yeah, I like him.
Safe to say, we're going to have to keep an eye on him now.
Why, do you think he's a problem?
A little bit of a loose cannon, I feel.
Oh, but he is. You should hear the stories of what he's done over the last year or two. He's got a real chip on his shoulder for the Iron Clad Legion. He wants them dead. He keeps talking about them and some sort of library, I think he calls it. Some magical library that works with the Legion, and he wants to kill everybody.
Yeah, seems slightly crazy.
Wait,
That-
magical library that works with the Legion?
Yeah, I don't remember what he calls it. It's something nobody's heard of, but he keeps rambling to himself.
Is it the Arcane Circle?
That sounds potentially maybe like what he's talking about. I don't know. I don't really pay him much mind after the first couple of times he's come visit.
Well, that's a revelation, if that's the case.
Yeah, he's a very good person, and he's, except for the fact that he's got a couple of violent tendencies, and he really, really hates the Iron Clad Legion. But a lot of us think he's not all there, and yeah, seen a little bit too much combat, if you know what I mean.
I told you guys I like this guy.
At some point, maybe not. I mean, it's not priority, but at some point, I think I'd like to talk to him again.
You want I should go get him?
No, he seems a little miffed at the moment. I think I can hold off.
You're a little cranky
Okay.
right now.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
So-
seriously, who turns down free mushroom?
I would assume people allergic to mushrooms, possibly.
Or who don't take mushrooms from strangers. No offense.
Also, fairly good idea, especially in this town right now. So, do you know what you all want to do?
I think we should get working on the tunnel, probably.
Okay. I'm going to time skip us just a little bit and say, what does everybody want to do over the next 4 days? The invasion's supposed to happen on day 5, but over the next 4 days, what is everybody working on?
I am digging a tunnel.
All right, I want. We're gonna do this in a fun way. Little bit of a skill challenge from each person. I want some sort of skill usage to represent each of the 4 days, and we'll see how it goes. It's up to you how you want to use it. I'm not making anybody roll initiative, so anybody that's got an idea, just go for it.
I want to do some recon on like the various guard posts while I turn invisible with my cloak. Kind of get a
Yeah.
feel for their shift changes and stuff.
Okay, give
I
me
wanted to
an
kind of.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Ritz, give me an investigation roll.
Okay, 15.
All right, with that, you're able to go around. You have made mark of the guards at each one, and if you're spending a whole day kind of watching, and you periodically check out, you have figured out the guard shift change schedules, when certain guards show up, when certain guards fall asleep at certain posts. You have got that down to a T. You have figured it out fairly reliably, at least for the guard posts on the east side of camp, because trying to go too far to the west is going to get you caught. But you at least know when the guards all shift change. They seem to shift change in a rotation. So the northeast guard post will rotate out, and
Okay.
he'll leave. Then this one will leave, and shortly after this one leaves, one of the other guards will come and take this one's post, and they kind of circle around in a counterclockwise motion around town.
So there's times when that entrance is completely unguarded.
If you're asking in general, yes, Ritz would know that there are times that it's completely unguarded.
So a brief period, we want to probably make our attack then. So they're more likely to rush over and forget about that post, hypothetically.
Are you suggesting we use that time to distract them away from the post and then sneak reinforcements in through that gate?
Either sneak reinforcements in, or that's when we kind of start sneaking people out. Get the reinforcements
that's-
in and then use that as an escape route too.
That makes sense. And Lyra, what were you going to try and roll for your ability check?
I wanted to see if I could get up on the rooftop or stay in the shadows of the buildings and look out towards the camp in the middle and see if I could get any type of, I guess what Ritz was doing with the guards, seeing how they change and if there's any opportunity, I don't know,
Okay, give me
in
a
the middle
stealth
there.
check.
Ooh, 27.
Oh boy. So you said you went up on top of the building here?
Yeah.
So you are at the top of the building and you were able to look down on the the little refugee village in the center, and you notice a couple of blocked sightlines that seem to have been set up by the refugees. This guard, this guard, this guard, this guard, this guard, and this guard.
It's hard to...
Every guard but the north center guard
Okay.
doesn't have a good line of sight on this spot right here,
And
right?
that's like almost right in the center.
Almost right in the center. This one, periodically, you'll notice the rest of them are kind of lazy. They're just kind of there, but it seems to be where the shitty guards are put on post because it's not all that difficult, so to speak. They just kind of stand there bored. But that one guard up at the top north that has a good line of sight, you see him pacing and changing sight lines throughout his shift.
Okay.
And he'll walk back and forth to try and get different angles and actively keep an eye on what's happening.
Okay.
Anyone else?
I'm working on digging the tunnel.
Give me, I guess, just a strength roll.
Ooh. After that, have we scouted out the jail yet?
Nope.
I don't know if we can get over there.
10. Ooh. So for the first day, you are able to get about 8 hours worth of digging. And you are able to dig a tunnel that seems to start from the basement here.
Yep.
And you are able to get it probably right under here in the first day.
All right.
If you'd like to spend all the time doing that, you can make another strength check, and I'll let you make one for each day if you don't finish beforehand.
So that was almost all the way through beneath the bar.
Yep.
Oh.
Give me a Constitution saving throw real quick. Oh, also, you rolled a 3. Sorry, I didn't let you say that.
Yeah.
Oof. So you start digging and realize that you pushed yourself the previous day, and you keep trying to go, but your body just doesn't have anything in it. You maybe make it to the end of the bar at that point before your body collapses and you're forced to rest the rest of the day. Or if you continue to work through, your choice, you would end up with a point of exhaustion.
What does exhaustion do?
Fuzzy. Hold on. Got negative benefit dependent. There we go. So, exhaustion level 1 gives you disadvantage on ability checks. Exhaustion level 2, your speed is halved. Exhaustion level 3, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Exhaustion level 4 is your hit point maximum is halved. At 5, your speed is reduced to 0, and at 6, you die.
All right, so I'm gonna rest for a little bit.
Okie dokie.
Can I go check on Bramblespore at some point in the 4 days and see where he's at? And is that
Yep.
okay? So I guess I do that at some point during the 4 days, and when I see after 2 days he's only to the end of the bar, or just about under the bar, I'm gonna wonder out loud if we're gonna make it all the way to the jail. I think that we'll make it to the middle of the camp, but I'm not sure about going all the way to the jail. We might have to have another plan for getting the people out of the jail. So
We'll be fine.
okay, that's should we have a backup plan at least?
We'll be totally fine.
You don't look fine there, bud. Also, on another note, I think that there's a good spot in the middle of close to the middle of the camp up there from what I've spotted. There's just one guard that we might have to put some extra effort into distracting, but the other ones I think will be good, as far as not letting them see us go out through the middle or down through the middle.
That's a good plan.
I was thinking maybe one of the band members could try and strike up a conversation with that one guard that's like right out front of the bar, and when the time comes and try and distract him. Oh well, I guess their band members are going to be playing, so that's not going to work.
I could do it if you want me to do it.
Yeah, that works. Do you have a little bit of a rapport with them?
Sure. You could say that.
Okay.
But yes, if you let me know when to go, I will, and how long I need to distract him, I can try and do that. Lewis, you mentioned you wanted to scout out the prison.
If I can get over there whilst invisible.
Give me... I want to do investigation again. Let's go with... give me a survival check.
That's an 8.
So you throw on your invisibility cloak and head out, and you start moving into the bushes and the trees to sneak along the building. And you do not notice that one of the bushes on the side is actually kind of like a little poison ivy type bush. And you make your way down, and then you look around and you go across, and you try and make your way down behind the other buildings, and you keep going, and it's around the part where you get by one of the guard towers. You realize you're starting to itch. You make it all the way down. From the bottom, would you be going up through the graveyard, or would you try and approach the front door while invisible?
probably the back way. Go through the graveyard and go back.
Through the graveyard. I move to the back, and you are able to see through a window in the back that there is 3 cells with 7 what seems like townsfolk, very emaciated, laying on rags on the floor.
Oh. And wait, they're in like one cell together, or they're spread out in 3 separate cells?
They're in 4 separate cells. There's 2 cells with 1 individual each, another cell with 2, and 1 cell with 3. They all seem to be like, the cell with 3 is 2 adults and a child. The cell with 2 is a man and a woman. The cell at the bottom is a man. The cell on the bottom left is a man.
Okay. I'm gonna hang out and see if like there's random guard checks coming down, and just check for random guard checks. And does it look like I could probably break through this wall? What's the wall made of?
Thick log.
Thick logs?
Yeah.
How many seas?
It's as thick as the ocean because it has 7 seas.
All right.
Don't tell me you missed it.
No, yeah. I just hate you for it. That's all.
I didn't tell you on a completely unrelated non-game note what happened today, right? Ow, Jesus. What happened with Heather today?
No, what happened?
She was out shopping, and she asked me if I needed anything, and she was like, hey, do you need me to get anything for you? I said, yeah, could you go get me one of those magical women from the beach? And she got mad at me and said that that's inappropriate. I shouldn't be asking. And I don't think that that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
What's your opinion?
I agree.
With who?
You. That's not fair.
Agreed.
You agree that it was a perfectly fair question or thing to ask for?
Yep.
See, Heather, I told you that every guy would say that it's not a problem unless I asked you to make me a sandwich. But get me one. It's perfectly fine.
Exactly.
I can't tell you how many times I've heard that joke today.
What was Jackson's joke earlier?
His friend was telling him about the bird flu.
Oh, hold on. Jackson, can you come tell me your joke? No, from the other room. He looks at me today and he goes, Dad, so my friend at school was telling me about the bird flu, and I told him that's just what they do.
Not at first, they have to learn, but yeah, that's what they do.
I laughed. I can't deny it. It was fun for me. I was very proud.
So, how do you make a handkerchief dance?
You put a little boogie in it.
Very good.
Why do ducks have tail feathers? To cover their butt quacks.
That was good.
I like that one.
So, anybody want to do anything else? It's day 3. Bramblespore, would you like to?
When I wake up from my nap,
Mm-hmm.
I have also come up with an idea to make up for the time missed by my nap.
Okay.
So you said only one of the guards has a view of like this area, really?
Yes. Of the area in the middle, yes.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is if I dig this first tunnel to like right around here,
Right up at almost the middle, but a little bit north of the middle.
like just to the south of this first little encampment, like this first little hut here,
Okay.
I can then just kind of like run across to the other end here and dig down here, and that would skip almost a day's worth of digging.
Yeah, so the problem is that the blind spot is more to the middle and then a little bit to the right.
It's right where I'm highlighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if they check the camp at some point?
I have to
Like
be a
walk
little
through it.
stealthy.
They might notice a hole, though.
So, I mean, if you pop up there, there's a chance that one of the other guards could see you, though, is what I'm saying. The only
Ooh.
blind spot is really to the middle and then slightly to the right, where none of the guards except one has a line of sight.
You could, if you burrow into the actual tent, like underneath the tent, that could be the tent that everybody just kind of, one person walks in and then goes down the tunnel, then another person walks in and goes down the tunnel, and nobody really sees them walking in until they're gone. Because nobody has a line of sight on the entrance to that tent.
Right.
But you might be able to get out and then somehow sneak to another tent and dig down. It just wouldn't be the easiest tent to get out of if you wanted to skip a day's time.
I mean, honestly, at the rate things are going right now, though, I trust you, Bramblespore, but I I think you're overestimating your capabilities of being able to get all the way to the jail cell right now.
No, I measured it out. It should work.
Okay.
I don't know. I think I agree with Lyra. It's kind of pushing it. We need to find a way to get them out of the jail cell and, kind of sherpa them this way.
So the other thing I'm thinking is that the jail cells honestly might be one of the safest places for them until we take care of all the guards in the camp. The only problem is if we don't take care of all the guards in the camp, then they're still stuck there. So, I don't know.
Well, I guess for now I can try to see how far I can get with the digging today and reevaluate from there.
Okay.
Alright.
On an unrelated note, Jackson has told me the missed joke.
Ready?
He had a friend over at his house, and he lives in a house with 2 floors, right? Upstairs and downstairs, and his friend walked over and pointed to the 2nd floor and said, "What's upstairs?" And my son was confused and was like, the stairs aren't alive. They're not going to answer.
Now, what if they did answer?
Well, then we have the house is a mimic.
Either that or
So
Addie's
it's
there.
too late then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, or Addie's there.
Talk to Addie.
What if the house is a mimic and the only reason it hasn't eaten you yet because Addie made a pact with it so long ago, and it's still honoring said pact?
Has Addie been to my house with these stairs?
Still the same
Mimic
wooden
house?
stairs, just different topside, right?
No, they were completely... all the wood got soaked from the water damage.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
The
so a
spirit
lot
of
of
this-
it, almost all the wood had to get replaced.
The spirit of the stairs is still there. It just possesses a new set of stairs.
Is that
Not
you,
I.
Aaron?
Huh?
Is that
It's
you
Aaron.
dancing with me on screen? Yeah.
Of course.
We're children.
I can't leave you to dance by yourself.
This is why we can't have a map program for D&D.
I mean, this is why we should have it.
Because we are
Yeah,
children.
maybe. Yeah.
We just have to get better at explaining what we're looking at instead of just saying here or we go over there, because this is just audio.
Either that or we need
Well,
to
speaking
get
of audio-
a thing of what's going on the map and then switch over to like YouTube or something.
Or we stop making the podcast completely again. I don't
Shut
want
up.
to do that.
No.
Just shut up.
That is
Alright.
not-
Oh, okay.
Also, Kathy said she may start listening to it, and I made
Oh.
a comment to her that no, she cannot. Because
Oh,
I
yeah.
tend to talk shit. And she dared to tell me that I was kidding, so I hope she does start listening and at some point hears me talking mess.
Yeah, I was about to say, there was an entire comment where you were like, "Yeah, Kathy doesn't listen to this. I don't give a shit."
Yeah, I told her that too, and she said, no, you didn't say that, okay.
Oh.
Wait till you get to this
She actually
episode.
met
Bet.
So if Lewis dies,
Yeah,
In
we know
real
what
life.
happened.
yeah.
It wasn't a tragic accident. Not at all.
All right. So Aaron, Bramblespore,
Yes.
you want to give me another strength check?
Not really with how the last one went, but I will.
I'm hanging out and casting guidance on him.
Also, are you wild shaping to do this digging?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Are you using the attack stat, or is there anything that gives them?
Oh, so
the hell does a molded?
It usually leaves a mark on your skin.
alright, so I wild shape into a giant badger that has a burrowing speed of 10 feet.
10 feet every 6 seconds.
But this isn't just burrowing; it's digging it out so that people
And
can
then-
move through it quickly. So
Yeah, and so I've got to make sure there's like support to the tunnel.
Morgana
Okay.
support's pretty good.
So go ahead and give me a strength roll with advantage, since you are now well rested, or an athletics roll, whichever's better for you.
Guidance. Booyah.
And Fritz has given you guidance.
Booyah.
What does guidance do again for this?
Add a d4 to it.
Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I screwed that up. There we go.
I'll just unscrew it to the left.
No, I clicked the wrong thing before I clicked the roll for it because I went to click advantage and clicked the wrong thing. All right.
Ooh,
So 21 and then a d4 and 2. So 23.
all right. So you were able to make it under the camp, and where are you trying to pop up at? You can pop up anywhere between the tavern and the south side of the refugee camp.
In this tent.
Apparently I'm going for in this tent.
I was gonna laugh if you were like, right here, over to the left.
Everybody sees you.
Right here, right up in the open.
Is that okay? You said it, so we're doing it. You
no.
pop up.
No.
All right, so you pop up inside the tent, right in the middle, where the blind spot is at the entrance, and there is a little boy sitting down, playing with dirt, and he looks super sad. And your head pops out in front of him, and he's sitting cross-legged, and he just looks at you, and his eyes get all wide. What the
Hello.
hell are you? What are you?
I'm a gnome.
You look like a animal.
Well, yes, for now. For now, I'm a badger. But I'll be a gnome again.
Mom! And he goes running out the front of the tent.
Oh, not there. Damn it.
It's fine. It's okay.
Right out the front of the tent, and he runs over to another tent, and then a middle-aged lady sticks her head in. So she's human, so she's middle-aged, so she's our age.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
No.
So she sticks her head in, and the little boy's peeking behind her, and she goes, "You're a gnome?"
Yes, and I came from the Rusty Sword. We're trying to help get you guys out.
Wait, what?
We're trying to help get you guys out of here.
Me and my son? Why are you
All of
helping
you.
us?
Everybody, dummy. Jesus.
It's only me and my son living here.
Everyone in the camp, everyone they're keeping prisoner.
Okay, how are we gonna do that? Right now? You want me to go get everybody? I'll go get everybody.
Not yet.
Oh. Okay.
So
Spread the word. Get
I
ready.
have a tunnel that's going to the basement of the Rusty Sword. I'm going to continue digging to try to get to where they have the rest of the prisoners. There is going to be a concert in a couple of days. When the concert starts, the guards will be distracted and we can funnel all of you out.
Okay, I think I understand. You
So
want
for
me
now-
to tell all of the other
For now,
refugees?
discreetly.
Okay, I'll be right back.
No.
Hey, Margaret!
I dive
Hello,
back down
hello.
into my tunnel.
We're about to have half the people start disappearing
Also,
down the hole.
I know.
Is there like a rug or a blanket or something in this tent?
Kinda. There was like the rags the little boy was sitting on.
Yeah, I take that and pull it over the hole as I dive back down into my tunnel.
Okay, you are back inside the tunnel.
And I'm going to continue trying to dig towards the prison.
Okay, give me a Constitution check. Saving throw. Constitution saving throw.
Do I still have guidance?
Yep.
14 plus, so 15.
Okay. So are you looking to push yourself today? You won't get... You feel like you can keep going if you give up like a few hours of sleep.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. You are now realizing that you are right about here with your tunnel.
Okay.
Almost to the jail.
Yep, almost to the jail.
I ask Lyra, so do you still think we can't make it all the way under the jail in time?
Mm-hmm.
I'm impressed.
So you have the option of continuing to work through the night so that you are guaranteed through, or going back and resting for the night and using the last day before the plan takes action to finish the tunnel.
I'll go with that one because I should probably be rested for this.
So you head back and are at the Rusty Sword. Does anybody else want to do anything on the third day? There's one more day, and then so in 2 days, if you don't do anything this day, is when everything is going to start.
Can't think of anything else I want to do.
No.
Okay, so we'll skip ahead. Bramblespore, you're going to give me an athletics roll.
Is
Is
it
Ritz back, by the
just
way?
a flat roll or with advantage or
Just athletics.
okay.
Flat.
13?
Okay, so you start digging and realize that you have now hit what appears to be a stone foundation, and it is deep and thick, and it seems like they didn't just build on top of the ground, they dug out the ground and filled it with stones fairly deep so that prisoners couldn't lift the floor and just dig and tunnel out. So if you are going to dig through and actually get into the stone, you as a giant badger can do it, but it will take you all night, and you will still be finishing at the point where it's time to launch the attack.
Just had to say I told you so, huh?
It's doable, what it is.
I'm going to do it only because I cannot bring myself to go back to the Rusty Sword and hear Lyra say, I told you so.
Like I say, I am also open if you see any other options on the map or have any other ideas to try. You don't have to dig there. You can dig somewhere else and try something else. I am not going to stop you from coming up with ideas because you do have a tunnel that still goes almost all the way to the jail.
Alright, so me as the player can come up with other potential ideas, but I can also see different flaws with each one. Me as Bramblespore is going, I am not having her say I told you so, and I am digging through this.
Okay. So you were
I have committed.
Dig? Okay. So nobody is going to hear from Bramblespore throughout the night.
Oh, I hope he's okay.
So we're going to go back to all of you. It is the morning of. It is day 5, the morning of the concert. Everybody, hold on. I'm going to move some people over. Whole crew. This is annoying. Having to drag everybody.
Yeah, it's a shame you can't do like a group together
Group
token
select.
thing, and then yeah.
So Horatio is in there with all of you and Bryn, who has over the days been serving everybody. And Horatio tells you it's the next hour or two. It's going to be time to launch this. I've got word out of your plan that you plan to try and time things. So we will start playing. And if you would you have told Horatio and the rest of the band the information on when the time switches happen, Ritz?
Please say
Yeah.
that.
Okay. So we've been watching what you told us. We're going to make sure we hit the high note. You've seen us practice. When the high note hits, that's when it's time to start. Anybody outside the town will also know that that's the high note cue to launch the attack. We've got it pretty well rehearsed, so we should get it down pretty much right when you need it. But then you guys are on your own for combat unless Bryn or Francis or the people outside can get in. So, are you guys good to go? I know we're still missing 2 people, and I don't know where the hell Bramblespore is, but I don't know how much more we can try and plan and pull this off.
Yeah, we're good to go, I believe. I'm sure he's okay.
Okay, I am going to head out and just keep your ears up. He takes off running.
He takes off running.
So, where are you gonna go to start this thing?
I have a side question.
Yes.
Has Mila been in the barrel just kind of withering away the last 5 days? Fermenting?
No. Chad has woken her up, fed her, and then knocked her out periodically throughout the days. She's now tied up and gagged, so
And severely concussed.
Maybe. I don't. Yeah, we don't have any CTE studies in this particular universe, but maybe.
Okay. I'm just curious. I think, kind of, maybe I can be on the roof and on the back of the Rusty Sword, keeping an eye on the guard towers in the northeast corner, making sure that they're actually leaving their posts, and if they're not, I can kind of swing down and see if I can do something about it and help with people. Make sure people are getting out and in, and I have my bow ready if I need it.
So the question though is, who's gonna kick off the commotion to distract the guards? Right, that was the plan. Is you were gonna distract the guards in the middle of the shift change so that they all ran into the distraction and left the gate unguarded.
Yeah.
So who's gonna do that?
Do you have any explosives?
Not in camp. That's not tied to the Iron Clad Legion. They've got some over in their barracks, maybe, but I'm not allowed in there, so I don't know.
Do they know what we all look like? Like, are they aware of all of them, what we look like?
I think they've got some vague ideas, but only person that's here that's actually ever met you is Captain Devlin. All the other troops have shifted in and out as promotions happen. The only one who won't leave is that shithead.
I was trying to think if I could somehow get out there and play Damsel in Distress or something to get them away from the thing, but I don't know how I would get out of that. But I have decent persuasional skills sometimes, and deception skills, so I might be able to. I don't know. It's a thought.
You're gonna hear a knock at the door to the room. Hello. Francis is gonna step in. So, are you still planning to do something today?
Yep.
Yes.
What are you planning to do?
Something.
What?
Something, my good friend.
Listen, I'm planning to do something too, so unless you tell me what you're doing to make sure we don't get in each other's ways, we might end up running into problems, right?
Possibly.
So what are you doing?
Can I insight him?
Yeah.
Sure he's not like a mole.
No, he's a human.
19.
You're thinking of me, and I'm
19?
Yeah.
He seems genuinely ready to fight, and he does not seem like he's not coming off as fake. He's genuine in what he's saying. Give me a history check. You and Lyra, give me a history check.
Those are good
17.
What'd you get, Ritz?
18.
All right. So you, while he's standing there, you get another good look at his armor, and specifically the skull on his shield, and you vaguely recall over the last year before.
Oh my god.
You vaguely recall in the year before you went to the Arcane Circle, there were some slight rumors of a mercenary that was part of to get the right name for this. He was part of the Knights of Loria, and he had gone out in defense of his country and come home, and something happened at his home, and he's gone rogue, and he has been just slaughtering anybody that's been taking advantage of villages, whether it's raiders, goblins, thieves. And specifically, lately, obviously, he's got a problem with the Iron Clad Legion, but you vaguely remember hearing some slight rumors of him showing up, and he was rumored to be a paladin with vengeance on his mind. And the key descriptor was that on his shield, there was a skull etched into it. And the stories were always unbelievable. Like, there's no way one person did all that. Sorry, go ahead.
So I'd give him a quick rundown of the plan and inform him that we need a big distraction to pull it off, and see if he's willing to be that distraction to trigger everything.
So you want me to start this thing?
Yeah.
As long as you
let
let me kill Devlin, he's mine.
As long as we get a chance to get as many of the hostages out, I don't care if you kill him. He's got to die anyways.
All right. Where do you want me to start this commotion?
So we're hearing there's some crazy stuff in possibly the barracks. You want to start it there? Maybe get something to blow up in there. Could also take out a good chunk of them too.
Okay. I will be on that. When's the queue for you guys to start? You already told him that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will, you'll know when it started. And he steps out and disappears.
Oh, that should possibly work.
One could say that he's been punishing the Iron Clad Legion.
Shut up! Shut your mouth.
Okay.
Knowledge and character knowledge. Shut your fucking mouth.
Sorry.
Anyway, now we just want to see a video of this happening.
What? Me and her arguing, or this character
Winning an argument?
Of Francis Rook just, doing his thing, punishing the Iron Clad Legion.
Well, you'll see me possibly. Might get a glimpse of or two. So anybody else moving anywhere particular? I know Lyra is going to make her way to the roof.
I don't know, unless somebody has a better idea for me.
I got none.
I just like that in the last day, no one has bothered to check to see what the hell's going on with my character in the tunnel.
We trust you.
Should be
So you're
fine.
going to start this?
Yep, going up on stage, I guess. Right? That was
You're what?
the whole thing starts with the band up on stage.
Yep. So where are you going?
I guess since I look like a gnome, I could go up there and pretend to be like a roadie and keep an eye on things from that angle.
Okay. So you're going over to the stage.
Yeah.
Okay. So now here's the fun part. As things are getting ready to start, you'll notice that guards from around the camp that are not on watch duty have started making their way over to the stage.
All right, this is what we wanted. All right, I said, yeah, this is exactly what we wanted.
Yep. And you have put yourselves you specifically have put yourself on the other side of this wall of guards.
That's fine. See, because they're not stuck here with me. I'm not stuck here with them. They're stuck here with me.
Oh, okay. So just to paint a picture for anybody listening, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 guards hanging out around this stage with another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 meandering around 15, meandering around camp on guard or in the barracks or in the captain's tent, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 standing watch in the guard tower just
And
to be
3 of us.
Come on, there's like 11 of them.
Wait, 1, 2,
And maybe 12 if we
3.
can get all the prisoners out.
There's like
There's
5 of us
There's
active.
Lyra and the ferret. There's Bryn.
My ferret doesn't
there's-
count as another person.
Of course it does.
Quiet.
Ferrets are people too.
Exactly. There's Francis. There's Horatio, Bartholomew, Montgomery II. There's Maxwell, Chad, Demi, Duty,
Yeah,
Ritz,
it's a duty.
and a giant badger.
Yeah, but the band said that we're on our own for combat. They're not getting involved.
So at this point, sorry, I don't mean to completely interrupt, but at this point, you'll Ritz, being the one by the bandstand, will have noticed that Captain Devlin and what appears to be an older wizard have made their way to the front of the stage, and you're going to hear Horatio Bartholomew Montgomery the first gasp, or
Wait,
the
this is
second
the
gasp.
first? Okay, so
Sorry, the second. He's gonna gasp.
What's going on? I'm gonna ask him that.
That's my brother. What is he doing here?
It's like he's working.
Huh?
Oh, I don't like that.
It's like he's working, possibly.
So if you look towards the wizard that's standing next to Captain Devlin,
I just realized they're like identical copies of each other.
you're gonna recognize what he looks like. It's a little chubbier version of Horatio Bartholomew Montgomery II and a little younger. But you distinctly remember him standing across from you, giving you attitude with his hired group when you were undergoing the test from the Arcane Circle.
Maybe we should have killed him. I don't
That
say that out
is-
loud, by the way.
Horatio Montgomery Bartholomew III. And you distinctly remember him being killed by the Archmage for
Oh.
failing.
The hell? It's fine. We'll be alright.
And Horatio starts to shake, and Judy steps off stage and puts her hand on his shoulder, and you hear her tell him, "Listen, the town is surrounded. We moved them in overnight." I'm sorry, I'm not doing the voice right. The town is surrounded. We moved all of the armies in overnight. It's going to happen. If we can save your brother, we will. But if we can't, I'm sorry. He's chosen his side. He's going to step forward. He's going to step back. And they're going to start playing their music. You guys now have probably 30 minutes before everything kicks off. Is there anything else anybody's doing? Or are y'all just waiting?
Have I finished making it into the thing yet?
Yeah, you are digging out the last pieces of rock in the floor itself. You might take a few more minutes to finish the hole, but you should be fully done and able to either make it back to the other end of the sorry, didn't mean to do that. The other end of the tunnel again when the music starts, or when things go off, stay and start things from right there in the jail cell. But you can get into the jail cell and either probably have 5 to 10 minutes to do something in the jail cell, or run back. Up to you. Where do you want to start this from?
I mean, my goal right now is trying to get all of the prisoners out of here, right?
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna start with trying to gather all of them and get them to all start going through the tunnel and get them back to the Rusty Sword.
Okay, so are you trying to unlock their cells?
Yeah. Well,
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
their cell doors. What kind of cell doors are they?
They are rusted iron doors.
But like, are they the kind that if you took like a board or something and got some leverage, you could just pop them off the hinges? Or
Few of them might be. They're definitely not an ordinary human is going to be able to do it. Something big and strong would have to mess with the locks.
Oh, like a goblin.
Yes, exactly like a goblin.
like a deep rust?
Huh?
Like a deep rust?
Maybe.
Figure it's got a strength of 18.
Okay, yep, that'll work. I don't know what the hell that is. Is that what are you doing?
I'm trying to find an image that I can share in chat.
Oh, okay. So, Go ahead and roll me a strength check while you're doing that. Let's see if you could bust these locks. Oh, it's like a giant beastie ram.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, give me a strength check. See if you headbutt these locks open or the doors open.
Am I doing a strength check with my normal stats or with the deep Roth stats?
Deep Roth stats.
Duper stats, yeah.
Alright, 4. So I just do d20 plus 4, right?
Yep.
So 10.
Okay, give me another 2. Oh, jeez.
Ignore that. So it was a 13 and 8 plus 4, so a 17 and a 12.
Okay. So going with the 17, you hit it a few times. So you hit once and bounce off. You hit it again and bounce off. You hit it a third time and you break through the door. And then you found the sweet spot and you're able to break through all 4 cell doors. And you'll notice all of the commoners run out to different people. And it seems very obvious that what appeared to be 2 normal couples were actually split up. And then there was the 2 men are actually the fathers of the daughter, and they were all split up and put into separate cells with different people. That seems to be what the Iron Clad Legion was doing, so they were not only imprisoned, but also forced to stay with people they didn't know.
Lovely. But wonderful people, the Iron Clad Legion, really.
Yeah. Luckily, the music being played covered up any of the noises from hitting the cell door or guard outside. And you have not been caught. But right at that moment, you're gonna hear the high note play. And Lyra, you are up on the roof, so you notice that on the opposite side of the roof, closest to the barracks, Francis is standing there. And the second that high note hits, you see him back up, run, and take a running leap, and then kind of curl up into a ball in the air as he crashes through the wall of the barracks. And you hear yelling and screaming and can see a little bit of fighting happening. You can either move over there to try and get a good look in or not. You're muted.
Sorry. We had told Bryn too that was the time to go distract the other guard, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to I'll go towards the middle of the roof so I can see into where Francis is, and I can also still see the rear guard tower because I want to make sure that those guards leave or something.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So you are seeing what appears to be almost a 5-on-1 kind of fight with Francis, but he seems to be holding his own.
Okay.
The guards from the guard tower have started to make a long trek over, and they are continually walking towards the concert area, and they are walking past Bryn. And again, if anything you want to do anybody, you can stop me and tell me what you want to do, or just let things continue until you get involved, okay? Nothing stopping. Those 2 guards make it to there, and 1 guard is on his way back to seemingly watch both towers.
I am trying to usher all of the villagers through the tunnel.
Okay, I will say at about this point, you would have gotten.
Oh, has Ratma gone in to do the distracting?
I don't know who
Ratma.
Ratma is.
Sorry, what was the barkeep's name?
Bryn.
Bryn is over trying to talk to that guard right now. Yes.
Okay.
I forget, where the hell did you go?
Me?
Yeah.
By the stage.
Oh, yeah, you're over
Yeah,
by
by
the
the
stage.
stage.
Forgot about that.
So we're gonna start our shenanigans stuff on the stage.
Well, they're just playing music right now. Nothing shenaniganery is going on the stage yet. You have made it, if nobody's stopping anything, you have made it to the center point, and you can either pop up or can tell these villagers, refugees, to continue on through the tunnel. It's up to you.
I tell them to keep going. I pop up to tell the refugees in the camp, hey, let's go, tunnel, let's go.
Okay. I'm going to break down some of these refugees, so I'm not dragging so many things, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I like
gonna
to start
break them
shooting
down.
like sacred flames up in the air as like a more of a distraction, like fireworks in the type of sense.
You're doing pyrotechnics?
Yeah.
Okay. You got that. That is happening, and all of you've stopped and gotten the attention of the guard that was walking back, and he's now turned around and watching your little display. And so is this guard with Bryn, and they both kind of take a step over to the west. People are starting to go into the tent right now with you, Bramblespore.
Yeah.
Okay. This guard's going to take a step forward, and then he's going to look inside the tent. He's going to kind of half glance into the tent city and realize Most of the bodies are gone. He's going to start stepping forward, and you can see him coming that way. Bryn is like stepping, like yelling, "Hey, hey, hey!" The guard stops, turns around, draws his sword at Bryn, and tells her to get back on the grass, and turns back and is now making his way towards the center of the camp. People are not fully down the hole yet.
Can I see this from where I am on the roof?
I am staying by the entrance to the tent and just telling them all to keep going.
Okay. You can kind of see it as the guard moves out towards the middle.
Okay.
And you're all going to hear a massive explosion
Yes.
come from the barrack. And then out the front door of the barracks is going to step a blood-covered Francis. And you're just going to hear him yell, "Devlin, I'm coming to kill you!"
I would like to go invisible.
All right, you are invisible, and Francis literally takes off, jumps on the nearest guard, and with a fell swoop of his sword, cuts his head off.
Show up.
Now, everybody give me... Oh, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock. So next time, we're going to have everybody roll initiative and get ready to fight this camp with Francis.
Oh boy.
It's fine. We got this.
Yeah, this is more fun than the Christmas episode I had planned.
Oh, that poor guard.
Francis is mad.
No, this poor guard.
Oh, why?
I'm still in deep frost form.
Oh, well, this could be very interesting. We'll see what happens here fairly shortly. Well, not fairly shortly, but we'll see what happens next year. Because I'm not going to see you guys until sometime next year.
Yeah, sometime next year, most likely.
Which I promise you right now. I absolutely promise you the next time we play, I'm going to say, man, I haven't talked to any of you since last year.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
I mean, I feel as though that would be a lie because most of us are probably going to talk to you before that time.
No. Like actually talk, like voice talk.
Oh.
Or it feels like we haven't played D&D since last year.
Right, that one I'll go with.
Okay.
Either that or Heather's going to have to deal with you giving her the silent treatment for like 2 weeks.
Don't comment.
But you're glaring at me.
I'm waiting for you to say something like, "Yeah, but that'd be a vacation" or something like that.
It's
No,
bad
it'd be a
that I
vacation
can
if you
feel-
gave me the silent treatment, not the other way around.
Is it
That's
bad
what
that
he
I can feel the glare that Heather is giving you?
And no, he said I would have to give you the...
Oh, I heard it the other way around.
Aaron, which way did you say it?
I would say
Yes.
I said you would have to give her the silent treatment for the next 2 weeks.
Oh.
There you go, Lewis. You just witnessed me win the argument.
And it's recorded too. We got it.
Yep.
Yeah, prove
That
it.
was your one for the year.
We won't be able to win
Yeah,
again
the rest
until
of
next year.
I don't
Fortunately,
usually win. I
the-
just gaslight.
Yeah, that's true.
Fortunately for you, the year ends like tomorrow.
Yeah. Victory. All right. So, what did you guys think of using this map?
I like
I
it.
liked it.
Yeah.
Helpful.
Super
Enjoyable.
helpful.
All right.
After dealing with the fog of war thing, I like it.
Yeah. So I'll keep, once we have like set pieces and real planned battles that aren't things that happen because y'all run off the rails, I'll try and make maps that we can use to give
Us.
everybody a good idea and a picture.
Run off the rails? What do you mean? No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Especially with Sapper not here. When Sapper's not here, there's no dad to keep everybody in line.
That's fine.
Okay.
We don't need that.
Yeah. I know all of you. You might.
I have a comment I would make, but we're still recording.
What's the comment? It doesn't have to. I can delete it.
I was going to say, but aren't you supposed to be playing the role of daddy?
Yeah, your daddy.
Oh God! Please never say that to me again.
Well, it's only fair. You're using our name, so we have to have a special name for you as DM.
Daddy Master. No.
Yep, that's
Oh, please, Daddy. May we roll some more?
No, you've been naughty. What's fun is I'm a druid, Daddy Master, so I can wild shape into an actual bear.
Bear, Daddy.
No.